Good afternoon, esteemed professionals. It's me, Porcelain Doll. Hope you're all having a wonderful Sunday time zone. Hello to Dice, hello to Moth, and hello, Elm. It is wonderful to see all of you. Hope you're all doing well. Hope your weekends have all been good so far. Anyone get up to anything fun? Anyone do anything exciting or got any fun plans for the remainder of the weekend? What did I do today? I did a shocking amount today because I woke up fairly early. I finished Lunacid, which was fantastic. Loved that game. Hi Mood, welcome. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Got grocery shopping done. What else did I do? I got my workout in, which is good. I'm keeping on top of that, which is fun. Rosie at Starlight, hello, welcome. Luna said, yeah, it was so good. I loved it. What else did I do today? That's about it. Cooked lunch. That was a thing. I've been a productive cat today. It's you, Rose, with a name change. Oh, okay, cool. That's a very good name, by the way. Time to acquire some shadows. We do be bringing the shadows. Hello, Frere. Welcome. But yeah, that's what we're doing today. We're continuing Shadowbringers. Also, a friend of yours got you Ghost of Tsushima. That's a fun. I remember enjoying what I played of that, but I played it at launch, and I feel like I maybe need to revisit it. I don't know. I get into moods with open world games where like I usually like no life them for a little bit, and then I'll get just heavily burnt out on the genre for a while. Excuse me. Tsushima was fun. I did like a lot of aspects of it, and it was like a very pretty game. And also I loved that the main character was voiced by the same seiyuu who does Zoro in One Piece. Love that man. Love his voice. What else have I been up to? I've been finally starting on Jujutsu Kaisen because it's a show that I've been meaning to watch and just haven't really gotten around to, but I'm on like episode 10 of that right now. It's been pretty fun. You can't play a lot of open worlds. The story and gameplay has to be really good for you to stick with it. That's how I feel a lot of the time. And for a lot of open world games, like they can't really generate that sense of urgency a lot of the time with like a good, like to keep good pacing. You just started JJK, you're about in the same place. Oh, good. Yeah, no, I just barely ended off with Nanami declaring that he's going into overtime, and I have feelings about that failure of a salaryman. Good feelings. Love him, actually. Love a pathetic man. Okay. I couldn't stick with JJK. It's not bad, just not for you. Fair. Nanami is so... I love him. He's so good. Okay, we're playing Final Fantasy today, aren't we? That's a thing we're supposed to do. Okay. Let me get us swapped over to the actual game screen so that we can be bringing some shadows. Because it's that time. We be bringing shadows. Oh, is my audio not audioing? Okay. Well, speaking of pathetic men, yeah! It's time for a litany of them. Love pathetic men. We get a lot in this zone. I think we get our first... Well, no, I think we get our intro. I think Emmett reveals himself to us at the start of Raktika, if I'm remembering correctly. So, not him quite yet, but we do get other pathetic men, like Urianger and Thancred. Both of them are very good. Okay, I believe in you, Final Fantasy. Get me into the world so I can actually turn on sound for this video game that I'm playing. Okay. There we go. We're back at it. A quick plot recap for what happened from last time. We were kind of fleeing the Yulmar army to this place with the Oracle of Light, who we rescued. Thank you for the hydrate, Rose. Much appreciated. And we have been We've been trying to figure out how to slay the Light Warden of this particular realm, who is Titania, who is holed up in that castle over yonder. Hello, Sober Dwarf. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good Sunday. I should probably like turn on New Game Plus, shouldn't I? It's very hot. Please drink, everyone in the Northern Hemisphere. Yes, agreed. That's not the weather. This is the weather. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let me remember. Oh good, we're right about to head to the Nimue. Okay. Been drinking all day? Good, keep yourself hydrated, it's important. You've been inside most of the day, but water important? Water is important. I've been staying very hydrated just with everything that I've been doing today, so that hasn't been too much of an issue. But yeah, we've been working on getting the treasures to open up the castle so we can actually deal with the Light Warden. We went to the underwater city of Donmeg, where they tried to drown us in very rude fashion, but it didn't work because we're too powerful for that, actually. And yeah, now we're continuing from there. We got more Fae to visit. A visit to the Nimue. With our enemies fast approaching, time is of the essence. We must needs accomplish our mission with all possible haste. Of the two remaining bearers of the relics, the Nimue are the nearer. We shall seek them out next. Among the Fae folk, they bear the distinction of having abided in these lands since before the flood. They are also the friendliest to men, and have served me faithfully whensoever I have called upon them. Indeed, they are the source of much of the knowledge I have acquired in my time here. The path leadeth past my dwellings. Let us away. Alrighty. Time to go see the dog, Fae. They're very important. I love the Nimue. I'm so glad they made it into 14. Because I think prior they were just in, like, the Tactics Advance games, right? Hello, Artisan. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good one. Past yonder cliff lieth Pla Eni, home of the Nimue. We'll never get over Urianger's penchant to hang out with the designated little guys of every realm, truly. He's good at it. The others have gone ahead to scout the way. Come, let us follow. How was the witching hour? It was a fucking time. I knew it was a bad end, and, like, it sure was. We will be starting another playthrough on this coming Saturday morning. We probably won't be going for super long just because that is one of my cozy stream slots, but I'm very excited to get not the worst possible ending. Yup. Yeah, no, it was bleak. You're replaying Two Shoes before going back? Ooh, nice. Dice, who you going for? Which girly are you gonna romance? There's a correct answer here. If the path striketh thee as precipitous, 'tis because it was once a mountain trail. For where the lake now lieth, there was a valley. This is not a correct answer. I'm giving you shit. There's a correct answer for me. There was a valley, in whose midst thrived the city of Verbert. 'Twas only when the froth came, in the wake of the flood, that the settlement was drowned. You would assume it's Leb? See, I'm a Freya enjoyer. I love Freya a lot. We stand now upon its former outskirts, grazing lands where shepherds once tended their flocks. But bread. She gives you bread regardless of if you're romancing her, though. She's great that way. Though one cannot help but feel a pang of loss when faced with such a spectacle. One can scarcely blame the Fey folk for so altering the land. The blame for that lieth rightly within the light, a force terrible enough to bring an entire civilization to its knees, an entire world. That it should have been allowed to rise up unchecked is the greater regret. Yet in spite of all the tragedy which surroundeth me, full glad am I for the chance to be here. You're gonna go to avoid 14 spoilers too much? Absolutely fair. There will be spoilers for much of Shadowbringers. At least up through the second zone. 'Twas these hands which brought together the warriors of darkness and Minfilia, lest thou forget. Therefore, even were there no eighth umbral calamity to forestall, it seemeth only right that I strive to deliver the first from its doom. Only right, I say, though such words ill convey the strength of my resolve. In truth, I can no more ignore the plight of this world than I can choose to stop breathing. And thus do I labor, for those we have lost, for those we can yet save. Welcome, Lena. Hi. Hope you're doing well. Also, I think my emotions are working again. My 14 fixed itself. I can actually, like, use my fucking hotkeys when I'm in 14 now, so that's good. The coming struggle promiseth to test us to our limits. But so long as we stand together, I doubt not but that we shall prevail. Aha! Mortals, just as we thought. What's up, pixies? Hast thou business with us? Business? Nothing so boring. We smelt you coming and thought we'd come to play. They do not appear to be pixies of Litharan. Mine apologies, but we are in some haste. It may happen another day. Oh, in some haste, are you? Then allow me to hasten you on your way. Oop. Well. These little shits, they really are. God damn it. Teleportation magic. For a mercy, we were not sent far from our course. Don't ever trust the Fae. Should the pixies find us again, however, they will most assuredly repeat the trick. We have not the time to waste. Let us avail ourselves of an enchantment I have learned. Fae Cloaked 'tis called, a most ingenious magic which rendereth one invisible to Fae folk, albeit briefly. Hi, how do we do the fancy magic? Please tell. Please tell. I shall cast the enchantment upon thee. Under its aegis thou art to make thy way past the pixies and rejoin our comrades. Know, however, that the enchantment shall suffice to veil thee and thee alone. Be not tempted to employ a mount, as it will only serve to give thy presence away. Okay, but like, is sorbet good? Is my carbuncle fine? My carbuncle's probably fine. God damn it, my sprint's on cooldown. I used it to walk over to him like a fool. It's fine. Now it's off cooldown. Whee! I mean, I'm sure they give you enough of a timer that you don't need to sprint, but I gotta get there fast. There we go. Okay, now I can mount up. No, I don't want this one. Put it away. Sure. I assumed you were right behind us. What took you so long? Car time. Yeah, I love my car. I see. Yes, I'd say that's a valid excuse for lateness. You are hereby forgiven. In other good news, the Nemu village lies just through here. We'll enter as soon as Urianger deigns to join us. It's time for Opis. They're such good little guys. Ah, mortals. Mortals are here. Lots of them. We tried. I thought you said the Nemu were men's best friends. The poor thing was beside itself with fear. It was beside itself, perhaps, but not with fear. This is unacceptable. Unacceptable, I tell you, to have so many mortals appear at once. It's more excitement than we can bear. Greetings, Elder. It hath been a while. Hello, Sage. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Pray forgive my brevity, but time is against us. We are come to borrow the stone scepter of the Nemu. The stone scepter? Then you mean to lift the seal over Leagia? That is unacceptable. Unacceptable, I tell you. If the king is set free, none here will be safe. I'm having a very good Sunday. Unlike our Fey cousins, we Nemu have called this land our home since time immemorial. Leaving is unthinkable. Thus did full many of us lay down our lives to seal away our king when they were corrupted by light. The Nemu are so puppy-doggy, it's true. If we do as you ask, our sacrifice would have been in vain. No, we're not doing option 3, that's so mean. Don't worry, we'll defeat Titania. Still so happy they give us Tactics Advance references. Yes, we were talking about that earlier. So glad the Nemu are here. But then you'll only become another Light Warden. It changes nothing. Honored Elder, pray believe me when I say that this woman is possessed not only of the strength required to vanquish the king, but of something still more valuable, a means to resist the resultant corruption. Indeed, she hath already laid low the Light Warden of Lakeland, all without succumbing to the influence of its light. She is yet a stranger to this land, 'tis true, but she harboureth the self-same desire to see the Sin-Eaters eliminated as we do. Wilt thou not lend us thy hand, that we might see thy beloved home restored to its former glory? Love their 6 stretched ears. It's good. It's very Cocker Spaniel. You have always done right by us, Urianger. If you have placed your faith in this woman, then so shall we. As you say, we want nothing more than to be rid of the Sin-Eaters. Be that as it may, this is not a decision to be made lightly. We require time to deliberate. A turn of the moon, perhaps. We don't have a turn of the moon, unless we want to debate this with the Yulmoran army. Elder, given all that is at stake, I cannot well expect thee simply to roll over and acquiesce to our request. But even now a powerful foe draweth near, and I fear I must beseech thee to hasten thy deliberations, that thou mightst fetch us the scepter while there is yet time to use it. The words of power, yup. Roll over. Fetch! You know full well that naught gives us greater pleasure than to render aid to men. Puppy blackmail. You know full well, yet you speak the words of power regardless? It's unfair. Unfair, I tell you. You forgot they made them Oopies. Yeah, it's good. In happier times, it was our honor to assist mortals in need and receive rewards befitting our deeds. Since the kingdom of Verbert fell, however, we've been starved of man's patronage. After so many years of deprivation, it is difficult to ignore such an earnest entreaty. You need to play Tactics A2. It was fun. I enjoyed my time with it. Very well, Urianger. I promise to give you as swift an answer as I may. In return, I ask that you and yours remain here the while and bestow upon us your patronage. Is this arrangement agreeable? No, that's fine. That's fine, probably. A fitting payment. You will offer your patronage to our people too, yes? Let's see. Perhaps you can begin with Marn O's. They are one of our foremost artisans, once held in the highest esteem by the Knights of Verbert. With the Knights gone, however, Marn O's has had no opportunity to put their skills to use, and they would be overjoyed for your patronage. Oh, it's the Suzaku Opie. It's one of my favorite wolves. It's a good wolf. Hi, buddy. 1182, 1183, 1184. Wait, did I already count that leaf? What? You're immortal? Huzzah! Well met, yes, very well met indeed. Have you old and tired arms and armor that are threatening to fall apart at critical junctures in battle? If you answered yes, you've come to the right Namu. I will restore your equipment to pristine condition for a payment of a pair of moss fungus legs. Moss fungi roam just outside the cave. Please, please, please give their legs and your patronage to me. Okay, buddy. We'll go get you some fungus legs. Alrighty, time to go vaporize some mushrooms. Where are they at? There's one. Farewell. That's one. Okay, that's two. Beautiful. We're so good at killing mushrooms. Also, hold up. I'm curious about what Minfilia's dialogue is over here. What do I need help with? Oh right, she's still in that phase of her life. Tactics Advance gave you a super deep existential crisis you weren't expecting to have as a 15-year-old. Fair. You are returned, and with the moss fungus legs, I hope? They are tools of my trade, lest you wonder, used to polish metal and leather alike to a lustrous sheen. Now that I have work again, I must replenish my stores. That's so fair. Advance was so much better than I feel like a lot of people gave it credit for. How many moss fungus? 2. You asked for 2, right? They asked for 2. Huzzah! 2 moss fungus legs as befits the work. To have neither more nor less expected of us than what we can provide, there is no greater joy. You see, for there to be honor in a task, we must receive precisely what it is worth. Too little means you belittle our ability. Too much means you question our integrity. You've given me fitting payment, so my services are at your disposal. I shall begin by inspecting your equipment. My book is broken and it needs sharpening, please. I see, I see. Though I might ask a small fee for the materials, I'm pleased to say that all your arms and armor may be restored. If you mean to change them in the near future, however, there's no need to hurry. We'll sharpen that book. Thank you. Hi, Spooky. It's good to see ya. Mods, can we please get a shout out for Spooky Rose? My first repair is complimentary. Here's the coin which you may pay me with when you desire to have work done. Many thanks for your patronage. Marnoz's shop is open for business. Oh, and if you mean to offer your patronage to another, may I suggest Iskuf yonder? That is a fucking name. Community members, if you are not already following the coolest garden witch out there, what are you doing with your life? Go follow Spooky, now. Judging from your equipment, 'tis plain you're no stranger to battle. I believe East will have something to offer you. Okay. I know we only have like 10 quests in this zone, so I'm curious how long we've got before Titania. To have so many men visit us at once, 'tis a joyous day indeed. If it please you, please give me your patronage. As my patron, I ask that you remove the noxious mushrooms that grow in our cave. Flame spores, they're called. We would tend them with magics, except they leave behind a harmful ash. We've no choice but to pluck them one at a time. Now, you will be curious as to what I have to offer. I'm a purveyor of wares that will aid you in your travels. In exchange for your fitting payment, I will give you my choicest items. Okay, more busy work. How's everyone? I'm doing really well. It's been a nice and productive day, and this is one of my favorite zones in Final Fantasy XIV, so I'm very happy to be getting through it. I hope you have had a good weekend, Spooky. Okay. Where's that one at? There it is. Also, as a reminder, chat, if you do want to come along for the raid later, you are welcome to. We're on the Brynhilder server, so if you want to come along for the trial, because it's a good one, please do. Alright, East, we did your mushroom picking. You've already removed the flame spores. How very quick you are. Oh, but did you perchance search the western entrance as well? I'm told that more have cropped up in that area. Oh my god, no, not the chocobo carriage. Give me something a little more manageable, please. Sure. Scruff the dragon. Alrighty, where's those flame spores? Is that them? That's them. Beautiful. As you pluck the last of the flame spores, you sense a gaze from the entrance. A gaze by the entrance? Happy Pride, everyone! Minfilia. I wasn't spying on you or anything. I've just finished my task, and I should go and report back. Oh, girly. Very funny I say that and then run into Minfilia. Yeah, no, it's, that was intentional. I'm very glad that we're going to be doing the Eden raids at some point, because that's some good shit. You are returned. Have you dealt with the flame spores by the western entrance as well? Yes, Lena, the current plan is to do the Eden quests and the weapon quests before we move on to Endwalker, after we finish Shadowbringers. Excellent! No more poisonous spores irritating our noses, for a little while at least. Your sweet gay daughter and her gay dads, yep. I will be there no matter what. They're good raids. Oh dear, I believe I'm getting sentimental. Having a patron again, it reminds me of the old days. Fair every day I would carry my wares to the castle to offer in exchange for men's patronage. Back then, the castle wasn't called Liagir. The Verbidites built it, and they name it Grön's Licht. It was their last bastion in the struggle against Sin Eaters. And now they're gone. All of them. Nobles and knights and common folk alike. Eden raids are still your favorite? Thinking on it, that probably holds true for me too. I think I liked the music of Pandemonium a little better, and like P11 always will have a special place in my heart for obvious reasons. But I think like as a raid series as a whole, I think Eden was probably the strongest for me. Also ad break in about a minute, chat, just so y'all are aware. But enough reminiscing. I must give you what you've earned. Pandemonium's second and third wings made up for the first one. Yes, exactly. And if you desire anything else I possess, I would be glad to offer them to you. And for a fitting price, of course. Now, will you be offering your patronage to anyone else? If so, would you consider Wide Lad? Sorry, I'm just going to be saying his name that way. Always. They've been under the weather of late, and the chance to perform an honorable task would cheer them up. Okay. We will be doing busy work quests while ads run. You're not going to be missing too much plot stuff, so don't even worry about it. The lawless ones. What? You would be my patron. But I can't do anything for you. The lawless ones took my invisible ink, and without it I can't make my arcane wares. Who are the lawless ones? They're Nemu like us, except they've turned their backs on our values. Curs without honor they are. They refuse to work, instead spending all their time cavorting and making a nuisance of themselves. It was when I was outside for a walk that they set upon me and robbed me of my possessions, the ink included. I was too weak to resist them, but you, mortal, you look quite strong. Do you think you could take my ink back from those villains? If you do this, I will consider it your patronage, and by way of my service, I will make you something very special. Excuse me, Dragonfruit, but I couldn't help overhearing. If you mean to undertake this task, will you let me accompany you? What you doing, lad? I would learn from you, and help in what little way I can. This second option is so mean, what the fuck? You're welcome to join. What do you think I am, game? Thancred? Thank you so much. The lawless ones make their lair to the south, inside a cave called Father Collard's Chambers. They took many vials of ink, and I would be grateful if you could bring as many back as possible. Okay, theoretically ad should be over. Yes, Lena, if you're able to hop onto the trial, I would appreciate it, just because I would like having a healer that I can trust, if nothing else. Because that ad phase can get a little squirrely. Oh hey, it's my chocobo. Gonna be hopping into? Hell yes. It can be like a weirdly difficult one synced. You and Lana can heal it, no problem. Hell yeah. Get to see a kick butt together again. I need to redeem myself from that last fucking dungeon after I fucked up the tightrope mechanic constantly. Double healer support, yep. Can be, especially if people haven't done it before, yep. I'm in Philia. Oh, out of the way, Sorbet.
Father Collard's chambers is through here. I peered inside, and sure enough, it was milling with Namu. They looked none too friendly. If Thancred were here, he'd tell me to go about it quietly and quickly. Let us split up. I'll find all the ink I can and then come back outside. See you shortly, Dragonfruit.
Thancred, what have you been teaching this girl? I have concerns. Thank you, being a high enough level that things don't aggro onto me. Love that for us. It definitely does help speed things up, yes. I remember this part taking you a little while. It's a weird bit of design because they don't really make you go into mini dungeons like this in basically anywhere else in the story. I feel like the last point that they do before this is when you have to go, like, investigate the fucking bath hive back in Heaven's Ward. Excuse me. And that was like a long time ago. There's one in Bractica too? Oh, interesting.
Oh,
all right,
goodness.
we have like...
There you are.
Hi, girly.
Those Numo were rather frightening. I'm glad you're safe.
Am I going to do role quests too? I think I will do healer role quests. Because those are my favorite. But I don't know that I'm gonna do... I don't know that I'm gonna do the void quests as well. Like, maybe? The thing with the void quests is they're not... A lot of them aren't voiced is the problem. Healer role quests, yeah, it's so fucking good. I'm glad you're safe too. You're so biased towards the tank one. See, I liked the tank one when I went through it.
I haven't seen much actual combat.
Because I was a
so
tank
little
back then.
But I'm happy I could help.
But I just like the NPCs for the healer quests so much better.
Part of the Yulmoran army.
Giot, my beloved.
But that had all changed by the time I was found. They held me captive, so that I wouldn't follow in the others' footsteps.
So close. You have 77,773 Koban. Jesus, Lena.
Me away. When he found me, I knew nothing of the world. I didn't know how to live, let alone fight. Thancred once told me,
you've been buying many araras for people? You sure
it would
have.
fall to me to face the Light Wardens.
Just slipping them into people's pockets when they need them.
The only reason he kept me close. As a contingency. The truth is, he can't stand to be around me.
Yeah, well, that's Thancred's problem, girly.
Because I'm not her. I'm not his Minfilia.
Sorry, I'm tuning back into the teenage angst. He's having a bad time.
Once, we journeyed to Nabatha Reng together. To the place where the Oracle appeared and stayed the flood. As we drew near, I felt as though I was fading away. I shut my eyes and covered my ears, and then...
You should use some Koban sometime. You've got 67k, Jesus.
Not sure
I need to make some more big ticket
redeems.
redeems, honestly. That's something that I will... Thank you for Crunch
I
Cat.
have a vague feeling that I said something to him. Only it wasn't me at all.
You have 7k,
It
nice.
was her.
Oriange needs to
Afterwards,
give his husband to sit down and
Thancred
set him
didn't say
straight.
a word.
Exactly.
Only kept to himself and brooded.
Anyway, as I was saying, as we get
There's
closer to
nothing I can do
2.0,
for
I
him.
will be...
Nothing I can offer.
One
but
will
my
be adding
presence.
throwables, obviously,
It only
and
reminds
then
him of his loss.
there will be some other redeems that I'll brainstorm as we get
She
closer
should
to
be
that.
the one to live on. That's why I tried to find you, because I knew that was what she wanted. But now that you're here, I'm not entirely sure what it was she intended me to do. Was I meant to tell you something or bring you to someone or somewhere? I can feel the answer at the edge of my mind, just out of reach.
Girly, it's okay. Just live your life. Oh, fuck. Oh, is it scary fairy time?
Ah, what is that?
Oh yeah, it's time for a bad vision. Cool. Hi, Titania.
Why? Why did you imprison us?
Forgot about this? Oh, I've been waiting for this all zone.
Such boredom. Such tedium have we suffered. It is unfair. Unfair.
The scenes in Shadowbringers go so hard. They really do. I am... Thanks, Titania.
Come and play with us.
Good. As I was saying, I'm really looking forward to that one scene in Lakeland that we have in like a level or two, where Lena just has like some of the best fucking voice lines in this entire expansion. Went to the Edda
This is
Black Bosom
everything I
School of
have.
Horrors. Yup.
Please see it delivered to the Nemo. I will bear word to Thancred and the others.
Those of you who know the scene I'm talking about know the fucking scene I'm talking about. Because her vocal performance there is absolutely stellar. She does have some real good voice lines. Uh-huh. Forgot about that. Yeah. Yep. Okay, can I just... I don't want to go that way. I don't want to spend time traveling. I got things to do. I have a fairy king to deal with. Thank you for the head pats, Moth. Much appreciated. Mercy, Your Majesty. We had no choice. Please forgive us. Oh, it's you. My ink. Were you able to retrieve it? Yes, we were. Words and patterns inscribed using this magical ink cannot be seen by the naked eye. Yes, this is the ink, and almost all of it too. When our king spoke to me, my day went from bad to worse, but thanks to you, it's simply bad again. What? You had the vision too? Oh, woe is us. Ordinarily, when a living being turns into a sin-eater, it loses everything about its mind that defined it. However, the king has retained some of their instincts. This manifests in the desire to play and be free. So strong is that desire, it often leaks through the seal to invade our consciousness. Always read this name as What You Doin', Lad? That's another good reading of it. I prefer Wide Lad. He do be wide. And a lad. For a long time we've ignored it, but we can't do so forever. But forgive me, I was going to thank you for reuniting me with my ink. You did exactly as I asked, so I will give you the service I promised. Ahem, nothing up my sleeve, and voila! May it serve you well. The Elder's answer. There's nothing like honorable work. Thanks again for giving me the opportunity. Oh, I should mention that the Elder returned a moment ago. If you seek them out, I dare say they'll have tidings for you. Oh good, it's my little jellyfish guy. A very good mount. 10 out of 10. Also, hey, Lena. This is why you should do your fucking Omicron tribals. How are your beast tribe quests looking, Lena? What are those reputation levels at? Person who has played since the game launched? You literally use your company Chocobo and nothing else? How do you live like that? There you are. I'm informed that you've been an excellent patron to our people. For that, you have my thanks. Now then, you will be pleased to hear that we've come to a decision regarding the scepter. If you would gather your companions, I will deliver our answer. You play your character super realistic, that's why you usually use low-level gear glams too. You know, to each their own. I will be rocking the fucking PvP tech wear, because I love it. Practical would be a better way to say it. Gotcha. Oh god. Did not mean to have that auto-advance there. Having been deprived of purpose for so long, our people are overjoyed at being able to serve again. But on to the matter of the stone scepter. During our deliberations, we were forced to concede that we will never have the power to deal with our fallen monarch. We can release Titania neither from the castle nor from torment. Your white mage staff glam right now is literally the level 1 elm cane. We live very different lives as far as glamours are concerned. In light of this, we've decided to entrust their fate to you. Good for bonking. You know what? At least it's not one of the fucked up canes with a face on it. So, thanks, Moth. Take it. The stone scepter of the Namu. This makes 3 relics. One more and we can arrange a meeting with the warden. Love the fucked up canes with the face. I mean, I do too, but... Ere you continue your quest, allow me to enlighten you as regards to your foe. Know that Titania is not a name, but a title bestowed upon one chosen to lead the Pixies by the grace of nature. This leader, upon Ilmeg's founding, arose as ruler of all Fey folk to bring order to our riotous kind. In our turn, we Fey folk render our blessing unto nature, unto water, wood, and wind, that our king might be further empowered. Though they have become a sin eater, their powers remain unchanged. When you face them, be prepared to face the full fury of nature. Oh, I will, don't you worry.
Oh dear. Is there anything else that we should know? Anything else?
Only that if you feel unready for the challenge, and none here would blame you for it, you are welcome to remain among us a while longer. After all, I myself have yet to enjoy your patronage, and who knows when I will next have the chance. We would see that you were comfortable, of course, and do all in our power to make you feel at home. Among us, God. God damn it. Oi! Honestly, I look away for one moment and every fairy and their nuncle tries to steal my sapling from me. This is my sapling. Mine, do you hear? Not yours and not the Fwath's. And anyone who so much as thinks about trying to seduce her will wish they hadn't. Thank you, Fea-Ol. I love you, Fea-Ol. The final relic is a pair of shoes wrought of crystal. They are held in the Amaro's safekeeping at their settlement, Warlockdorf. It beareth mentioning that these Amaro are unlike those which thou hast heretofore encountered. Owing to a peculiarity of evolution, they are capable of speech, and thus we might negotiate with them as we have the Fey folk. Though it saddens us to see you leave, we wish you well on our way. When you arrive in Wollecdorf, seek out the largest of the Amaro. His name is Seto, and he is the leader and bearer of the relic. Oh, Seto. I forget how much we get in just, like, this portion of the story. But I'm anticipating 5.3 already. Speak with the enormous Amaro. Can do. Also, Mount Roulette's been giving me the little sheepy a lot today, which is good. I love the little guy. Sheep moment. Yep. Hi, Seto. An enormous Amaro slumbers peacefully. Seto. Fluffy. Yup. Hard. Bert. Oh, fuck. Yep, we sure do get a little bit of it now. Oh, forgive me. I was having a dream. Seldom do men visit us. What brings you to our village? Did I hear you aright? You desire the crystal shoes, that you may confront the Light Warden. No. No, you mustn't think such thoughts. Even if you are indeed immune to the light's corruption, as you claim, vanquishing the king will bring you naught but sorrow. Forget this folly. Return whence you came. While we appreciate your concern, we have no choice in the matter. Will you not reconsider? Ready, please? Come, my friends. Let us leave him with his thoughts. "'Tis harder by far to change the minds of they who mean well than they who mean ill."
Forgive me, but I'm not sure I understand.
And little wonder. 'Tis the first time thou hast set foot here. 'Twould behoove you all to learn something of the nature of this community, I think, and there is no surer way than to speak with its members. In such wise you will come to understand Seto's reason for refusing us, and, I hope, gain an insight into how he may yet be persuaded. So I bid you seek out the Amaro and make yourselves known unto them. A gentle touch shall suffice by way of a greeting. We get to go pet Amaro. This is okay. This is a fine quest, actually. Oh, we literally get to pet Amaro. Awesome. Hi. Gently pet.
How long has it been since I last felt man's touch? I cannot help but be reminded of my master's hand. He was a knight of Verbert, a noble and valiant soul. But like so many others, he died fighting the Sin Eaters. Though he is long departed, I remain in this land out of respect for his memory.
Pat Pat the friend. They're so good. One of these days I will get my jobs to 80 so I can get my own Amaro. she said, lying. Hi, buddy. Ah, that tickles. Enough. I never had a master. I'm not accustomed to it. Not that I dislike your kind, you understand. On the contrary, we Amaro were bred to be fond of man. In the beginning, we were all of us mindless beasts. But then a mage of Ronka gave us the gift of intelligence, that we might better serve our masters. After that empire fell, those with the gift eventually died out. On rare occasions, however, we are born with the seed of our ancestors in us. If we live long enough amongst men, this seed may quicken, restoring the power of speech to us amongst other things. So it was with me, though I never had a master, as I told you. At Nimbus. Hello, friend. What's happening? Why am I being patted? It's wonderful. Seldom do we have the chance to enjoy the attentions of men. Your kind are loath to come here for fear of the Fey folk. But then we are Fey folk too. When first we made our home here, we swore an oath to the Fairy King, you see. It is easy to forget sometimes. Oh, thank you for the head pats, Dice. Much appreciated. Why am I being patted? Alright, everyone. Time to watch your iPad dragon. Is this good for you? Is this enriching? Thou hast peered into the hearts of the Amaro, I take it? Then thou canst not choose but see the intense and abiding love they bear for men. Tap the glass? No, this disturbs her. Do not tap the glass. It is out of concern for our welfare and not scorn that Seto seeketh to dissuade us from confronting their king. Yet confront their king we must, and to that end we must needs have the crystal shoes. A resounding roar. Dragonfruit. Might I prevail upon thee to confer with Seto in private? The task of slaying the Light Warden will ultimately be thine, and it is for thee, I believe, that he worrieth most. Tell him of thy many great deeds. Spoken in earnest, thy words may yet move him to change his mind. Hey, so let me tell you about the fucking Omega raids, buddy. You have spoken with my brethren, and you see it is not out of scorn that I deny you the relic. I simply cannot bear to see men fight and die. Not anymore. None of us can. To lose one who has placed a gentle hand on us even once fills our hearts with untold sorrow, as my brothers and sisters will readily attest. I'll win, don't worry. Nah, I'd win. This is something I must do. What am I to make of such declarations? Tell me, why do you wish this? This land is no longer man's to fight for, nor will your doing so compel the Fey folk to change. And in order to obtain the other relics, you will already have paid the due price. Not more is owed. Why then would you risk all to face our fallen king? I mean, to save the world. That's what we're doing. What did you say? You want to ride him? Good news, Dice. If you get every single combat job to level 80, you can get an Amaro of your very own. The very words. Could it be mere coincidence? Very well. You may believe what you say, but we shall see if you have the strength to do it. Just need to get Sage and Reaper there eventually. Can't wait to get and never use your Amaro mount. Len, I swear to God. Use the fucking mounts you've earned. Sin Eaters have been prowling the area of late. Prove yourself against them, and I will consider giving you the relic. See that you are well prepared, then meet me in the clearing to the east. There, I will lure out the fiends that you may slay them.
See, I
get the claws out because I'm a mount collector, and like I have a lot of mounts that I worked really fucking hard for. Like this bike. This bike took a lot of work. I'm proud of this goddamn bike, that's why it's on my hotbar. That's my fucking... yeah. Got every goddamn field record in order to get this bike. Anyway, ad's starting in about a minute, chat. I will use my voice to lure out the Sin Eaters, as I once did when I hunted with an old friend.
You have so many friends to choose from, they're lonely if you don't use them. Exactly.
A feeble cry for the ravenous, a mighty roar for the territorial. I still remember the tricks. But come, we begin at your signal.
Someone who loves pets. Mounts are just fancy pets, so you can approve. We should summon a pet too. No, that's my chocobo. I don't want that. Where's my good cats? There's a good cat. Oh, actually, we'll do the fat cat today. There's the baby. Hi, buddy. Okay, I'm gonna do combat during the ads.
Ready then? Very well.
Oh no, not a hostile presence. What am I gonna do? Okay, I think ads are starting like momentarily, so we're just gonna fly around for a little bit before we talk to Seto again, so people don't miss out on things. Go look at that castle off in the distance. Love this zone's design, it's so pretty. See what the roulette gives us. More TV. More of my weird horses. My weird birds. The unicorn, which is like the one class specific mount. Oh, you lied? You also use the G-Bike? Okay, fair. Damn, 2 mounts out of... How many do you have? Because I have 101. I've been playing this game a long time. Well, relatively short time. I've been playing this game a lot, is what I will say. You only have 45, you just really don't care to collect them. That is fair. It's fair.
You made short work of those creatures, I will not deny it. I have seen enough. Let us return to Wolleckdorf.
Oh hey, this is the mount that I got from Titania. My cool little Fey dragon.
By the ease with which you slew those sin eaters, I see that you are capable. However, I still require time to think. And if you should be willing, there is a favor I would ask of you. Maybe you will go back for Shadowbringers EXs, because the Gwibbers slap. I still have a handful of Gwibbers I still need to get. I still need to do Diamond, Emeralds, and then the 5.3 boss. Memento of a friend. This is not a test of your strength, but a personal request. Please hear my tale. A while ago, I fought sin eaters who had wandered into Ilmeg. In the heat of battle, I dropped a prized possession, a medallion. Of all the places that it should fall, it was Long Mirror Lake. We Amaro are not fond of water. We certainly cannot dive very deep. I briefly entertained the thought of turning to the Fwath, but they are more likely to keep my medallion out of mischief than return it to me. I had despaired of retrieving my treasure, but having seen what you are capable of, perhaps you will be able to find it. You would rather drink a garbage smoothie than run Diamond DX though? Diamond is fine. And with the way that unsynced gear is right now, you skip so many of the fucking mechanics in that fight. You will not even see Flood Ray. Love Diamond DX. It was a fun fight to tank. While I ponder your request for the shoes, will you not go and search for my medallion? If it should elude even you, I will accept that it is gone forever. For that, Lena, I'm gonna make you co-tank Ruby EX with me at fucking minimum eye level. Then you get to complain. Have fun dying? Nah, I'd live. That's what Shirk is for. Okay. Hello, medallion. Pretty please. This does not appear to be Seto's medallion. Rude. I don't remember where this medallion is. There we go. Oh hey, we got my Nearpod. This seems so very uncomfortable. Your wrist would hurt so goddamn much. Also, it was a real weird decision of them to put this as a fucking MGP mount. Like, I get the reasoning behind it because they want more players to have accessibility to the crossover content, but like, put this in as a reward for the end of like the weekly quests that you get post the raids. Do I have any of the PvP mounts? I don't think I have any of the Garrow mounts. The one PvP mount I have is just the one that you get with wolf marks, which I think is the flying armor. Let me find it. Where the fuck is my PvP stuff? Yeah, the sky armor. This is the only PvP mount I have, technically. I would have more of the Rival Wings mounts if those queues ever fucking popped off. Ever. On the one hand, you're sad that your Gyro mount is no longer ultra rare. On the other hand, you're super glad people can get them again because they look so solid. The Gyro mounts are very cool. I don't like PvP outside of Rival Wings, and that is a dead game mode outside of Moogle events. Ah, you are returned. How fared your search? Even with Rival Wings being in the Moogle Tome, still can't get it to pop on Ether. Yeah, it's rough. Golden Medallion. Despite its age and prolonged submersion, this medallion still retains its luster. Sage became a huge PvP sicko? Oh, good. There it is.
My medallion! You found it! Oh, I know not how to thank you. It is my most treasured possession.
Oh, is it time for this
A
cutscene to
gift
hurt me?
From a dear departed soul. He was a traveler, and
Oh,
together
yep.
we journeyed to the ends of the world and back again. When I was young.
Frontline, your
In those
beloved.
days, I
You
could
are
not
valid for
speak,
that.
but we found joy in each other's company nonetheless. Oh, the memories. This medallion he found during an adventure, fashioned it into a necklace for me, his partner in crime. I had not the words to tell him then, but it filled my heart with pride. I was so happy.
There he is. He's right here, Seto.
His name was Artbert, and he was my friend.
Oof.
Artbert, thou sayest? Everyone blamed him for the flood. Him and his comrades.
Okay.
Some few
Yep.
spoke up for them, of the many whose lives they had touched. But as the years went by, their voices were drowned out by those who only uttered the adventurers' names as a curse. It was too much to bear, and so I left behind men and their lies, and came to this place. Artbert was a trusting soul, constantly being drawn into the troubles of others. Yet in spite of this, he never thought twice when he saw someone in need. He always tried to help.
How?
It was no different then. The world needed heroes. It needed him. And yet, he was a good man. He deserved to be happy. I wish I could have told him that, at least.
Oh, buddy. I'm sure Ardbert knows how you feel.
You remind me of him. Your kindness. When we Amaro were created, we were granted the ability to perceive souls. Thus did we recognize our masters. That ability has long since faded from our kind. But due perhaps to my reversion, I can see your soul. Faintly, but surely. It is reminiscent of Ardbert's. Strikingly so.
Oof.
Of course, you are you and no one else. We are defined not by the soul we are born with, but the path we walk.
I forgot how this scene hits.
Nevertheless,
It's
I
good.
cannot help but feel that this is more than mere coincidence. Which is why I will place my faith in you. The relic. It is yours.
There's trouble! Terrible trouble!
Can I help you, Sigun? You're interrupting.
Something happened at Lida Loran.
Together with the twins, we were playing tricks on some nasty mortals to stop them from setting foot in Ilmeg. At first they ran off screaming, which was lots of fun. But then a scary, bony, wrinkly old mortal came along and spoiled everything. None of our tricks seemed to work on him, which is no fun at all. And now they're getting closer and closer.
Oh, good. Ranjit is back. My
Ranjit.
favorite.
If he manages to find his way in,
Fucker.
all our efforts will have been for naught. As thou sayest. Should we be discovered ere our mission here is complete, and the Light Warden
He sounds
yet
fun. I
liveth,
hate that man.
Our task will be rendered nigh impossible.
Garbage character.
If we are to prevail, we must needs divide our forces. Thus do I propose the following. Whilst thou salliest forth to meet with the Light Warden, we shall join in the effort to obstruct the trespassers. Should we
Okay,
succeed in
Titania
staying
sign
their
is
advance,
very
all
soon.
better.
Ranjit Hay Squad, right?
Yet even should we fail, if we can but
Some
delay
real, we
our
have
enemy's
Xenos on the
arrival long
first
enough
ass
for thee to
energy
secure
from that
victory,
man, and he
our
sucks.
plan may still be deemed a success. So the moment the lights go out,
He's not even a
all
good
need to haste to
Xenos.
retreat, yes?
Let me come with you. I have the blessing too.
No, Midfelia. You'll only get on the foot. Now come.
Twitch read his name as a swear? Oh no.
I wish there were more I could do. Please be careful.
Can get behind the hate. See, he's just not an interesting character. Because they did the whole, like, character that you fight multiple times that is stronger than you thing last expansion. And they gave us Xenos with it. And Xenos is 10 fucking times the character that Ranjit is. Hello, Mercury. Welcome, welcome. Achtla Orm Inn. Forgive me. It seems my indecision has cost you precious time. But I am convinced now. Convinced that you will triumph. To the south, you will find the bridge to Liagir. As the bearer of the 4 relics, the gate to the castle will open to you. Ranjit sure tries and fails to be a good villain. Yup. Okay, we are actually approaching that time, so, let me put together a poll real quick. What's my role gonna be when we fight Titania? What are you making me do? As always, we have tank, healer, or DPS. Gonna set that poll at 3 minutes. Vote now on your phones. Or your computers, or, you know, wherever you're watching. They got Twitch for 3DS? You watching on that? If so, impressive. It's just like the motivation that they try to give him feels incredibly shoehorned. Yeah, it's just not good. Oh, he's controlling Minfilia. That makes him the same as Thancred. No, actually. It really doesn't. Thancred's not spearheading the military that wants to keep the fucking Sin Eaters in power. Time to open up a door. Hi, will you let me in, pretty please? Pretty please? Okay, but the Rajankred Eden fight is so good, though. Only because he stole Ranjit's dragon. They tried so hard to make him the foil to Thancred, and it so does not hit. Yes, agreed. Hi. Can I come in? Hi, Feaul. The gate has recognized that you bear all 4 relics. The seal is broken. All that remains is to enter the castle and confront Titania, a being bereft of reason and mercy. It's sure to be a ferocious battle, but if anyone can bring an end to our king's torment, it is you. Yet know this, my adorable sapling. Though we Fae folk may appear to live unfettered lives, there are still laws that bind us. To take back as much as is taken, to create as much as is destroyed, to give as much as is received. In all things, balance must be preserved, and the same will be asked of you. But worry not. Come what may, your beautiful branch will ever be at your side. Thanks, Feaul. The dancing plague is now accessible. We have like 10 seconds left on the poll. Yeah, 14 still has plenty of good recurring villains. Good lord, y'all want me to tank today? Okay, sure. Again, I get to redeem myself from last time. Okay, who all is coming along for this? I know we have Lena and Freyr. Was anyone else coming along? Look at me, so adorable. Thank you, Clover. Also, hello, Clover. Mods, could we pretty please get a shout out for Clover Song, who is a wonderful friend of the channel? Okay, let's get you invited. Got you invited. You please, if there is space. Yes, we got space. And yes, there is a villain who persists across 3 expansions. No shoutouts? Too bad. You're good at VTubing, Clover. You got good and comfy streams, and you're fun. You go as warrior. I would like main tank, pretty please, because I like to be the center of attention. And I will take the westmost ad during ad phase. Always let the paladin main tank. Okay. Let's see. Is everyone ready? We doing this? Oh damn, we have healers and tanks covered. Okay, so we're all in agreement, right? If anything fucks up in this run, it's the DPS's fault. Insta-Q, let's fucking go. We love to see it. Need to redeem yourself after last stream? Girl, same. Also, enjoy one of the best trial themes in this whole game. Who goes there? Are you the one who broke the seal? Light Warden, Titania. Alrighty. We getting some banger music? Oh, we will be. So much time lost. So much frolicking left undone. Came at the right time. You did. We must make up for it. We must. Beginning by playing with you. Let's go. Alrighty, I'm insta-pulling. This is how it's gonna be. Yippee!
Play! For the night is bright and you can sleep when you're dead.
Okay, time to remember how to play fucking Paladin. Divination rune. I forgot it's like the weird conal attack. Thanks to Tanya. No calling to the water. That's illegal, actually. That's not gonna do shit, because we're all standing in the puddles. Because we're smart. Yeah, let's go.
When you play with fire.
Alrighty, where's the stack? Stack not up yet. Just blind? Oh, I'm just blind. There we go. None of that.
We're sick of this cramped old castle.
Let's go.
Let's play in the forest.
Time for the arena change. Love this trial. How many melee do we have? Oh, right. Sorry to any melee. So, oh boy, I am not landing my rotations here. That is okay. Being patient with myself. Oh god, I forget what Frost Rune does. Is it just spreads? Oh no, it's circles. Okay. Right. It's circles then spreads. None of that. At phase, okay. I've got west. I will continue to grab west when they get bigger. Should be good on meter. Making good time on this. Okay, bigger is better. Thanks to Tanya. Oh fuck. I forgot we have knockbacks. Ooh. Okay. At least it's not the fucking wombo combo that is EX. Even though you can basically skip that these days. Okay, should be good, and then I can be cool in Passage of Arms for the fucking olds, because that's the life I like to live.
Dance like the leaves on the clouds.
Yeah, let's go.
This is so much fun. Let's play some more.
None of that. Y'all, we got water circles. Okay, good. So ad break in about a minute, chat, just so y'all are aware. Okay. All right, fucking patterns now. Whoops. Sorry again to Melee. Please don't get clipped by Tank Buster. Thank you. There we go. Okay, Frost again. Oh good, I'm in like the perfect place for it. Yippee! God, Dragoon, please. There we go. We're good. We did it. Nice work, everyone.
We can play no more.
Is that for me? That seems like it's for me. Such a fun fight. Yeah, I love this trial. Is for me? Yeah. Delicious, delicious light aspected ether. That went smooth. Yeah, that was a very good run. I feel redeemed from my dungeon run last time. Time for snacks, yeah. Love that fight so much. It's so good. We have restored night to another zone. We did it. Y'all are fucking nerds. Thanks. Do I have anything for the occasion? Sure. I got champagne. You have snacks? Oh, good. Hey, I got a single commendation. I'll take it.
You have freed our fallen king. Not that I expected any less, my Snayak.
Thanks, Feoul. For a second, you thought I had champagne on me? Oh. No, my character. Just, you know, 30 bottles of champagne in my well-organized inventory.
The time has come for these relics to serve their true purpose. For they are not only keys to the castle, they are also blessings to be bestowed upon the new king.
You'll never get enough comms for Mentor. I believe in you, Freyr.
Time to relieve the reigning monarch of the throne, and the brave soul who does the deed has the honor of taking their place. However, should you ascend the throne, you will become one of us, never again to live as men do.
I can't do that.
My adorable sapling, my precious mortal. We Fae folk live forever, but such is not your virtue. To strive for a dream you will never see, to sow seeds that others might one day taste the fruits of your garden, that is the beauty of your kind.
Freyr has a weird comms curse. Oh no.
Burn bright and shine as only you can. These blessings, your lovely branch will accept in your stead.
Thanks, Feoul. They look so pretty as the new Titania. Love them.
Kinla, Ilichla, Ilmek, Okbra. Now, shall we attend to those unwise enough to trespass in our realm?
Thank you for the nice music, but you know what? You need to sleep soon. Get some good rest, Clover. Thanks for hanging out. Fuck him up, Feoul. Oh good, it's Ranjit.
Confound it. How did they get here so fast?
Damn these pixies and their tricks!
Always happy to stop by. Always good to see ya. Oh!
How in the seven hells?
Bro, you gotta let them go,
Well.
please?
We come in pursuit of villains who have fled to
That's
this
not
land.
chill.
You know who and where they are. Now show yourselves and answer me before I lose my patience.
Oh, stop! It hurts! It hurts!
Enough! Lift the enchantment!
Alfino, I appreciate the call, because you didn't know what we were up to, but like...
Filia, willful child. How many times must I come to collect you?
Nobody likes you, Ranjit.
I won't return to your maw. And I won't let you hurt my friends.
What is this stance? Where did you learn it?
Stab him!
No oracle I
Do it.
trained would make such an
Get him.
unseemly show of herself. Know your shame, gal. You're powerless. You have no life nor purpose save that which our master sees fit to permit.
Bite his ankles. Yep. They get so much better at just like
Who are you
action
to dictate her
choreography as this
purpose?
game goes
To
on.
lock her away and deny her a life.
Especially once
If
we
she was
get to like
powerless,
Endwalker.
It's because of you, you sanctimonious swine. But no longer. Fool! Defiance only begets more suffering. It is through acceptance alone that one may find solace in this god's-forsaken world.
Thancred's not the stepdad. He's the dad that did not step up.
Look, the
He took
sky.
like a single step, and it was at the same height.
She's done it. The warrior of darkness has triumphed.
That's me, baby. The dad that eventually, after a long
General,
period of time, sorta
are
kinda
orders?
stepped up.
What do we do?
We do what we came to do. Subdue this rabble and find the warrior of darkness.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Men! Take the villains captive! Are you deaf? I said...
Good.
Axla Orwain! Axla Orwain! What? What's happening?
What? It's a good lesson in why you don't fuck with the Fae.
Water? That wasn't there before.
Fae magic is happening. Sure is. Yep.
Ah!
Orwai Kansasi, Orwai Kinsi. Help me!
Good.
What's the matter with you? Get a hold of yourself!
Honestly, they could be
damn it!
getting worse treatment or getting off lucky. We're kind of merciful. You know, until we bring in the fucking Amaro and also Titania.
General, they come in greater numbers. We must retreat.
All who stand with a warrior of darkness shall face justice. My master demands it.
Need to say this, she's so pretty. So, fun thing about the Pixies, and like all of the Fae, I think, they all use exclusively they them pronouns, which was a real cool thing back when like this X-Pack came out in, I want to say 2019, 2020? Wasn't something you saw a lot of in MMO writing. But yeah, they's all non-binary. That and Titania uses the title of king, yes. Yeah, because earlier in the cutscenes discussing Titania, they were using they, them for them.
I see. Well, it's a good thing Fair all volunteered to become king in your stead, for all our sakes.
I think I would have made a wonderful king of the Fae, actually.
Aid, Fair or should I say, Your Majesty.
They're all very well designed,
It was
yes.
the first night in recent memory. We all of us but wish to make the most of it. That's something you must remember about us Fae folk. Though our existence may be eternal, we exist only for the present. We live
And
in
they're
the
so
here
valid
and
for
now,
that.
paying no mind to futures that may or may not be.
Hello! Hi, Raiders!
We are not driven as men are.
One sec, let me pause the dialogue for a second.
Men do.
Hi everyone, I'm Purslin Doll, a mostly lucky cat with a couple of Kintsugi repairs. We play a variety of things on this channel. Today we are continuing our Final Fantasy XIV New Game Plus run. We are a couple expansions deep, so if you are concerned about spoilers, please be aware of that. But yeah, make yourselves comfortable. Please do whatever post-stream care you gotta. And we've got some cutscenes to watch. What were you doing? Oh, 7 hours of dev work. God damn. That is very impressive. Community members, if you're not following Trinata, please go give him a follow, because I think he's still pushing towards 500, and he's very close now, if I'm remembering correctly. But yeah. Did something break on you right at the end? Oh no. 5 more to go. Hell yeah, congrats. Okay, yeah, we just barely finished up this zone, so we've got a little bit more to go. But yeah, if you gotta grab some food or some water, please do so, especially after 7 hours. Always good to see you. Thank you so much for sharing your community with
Unless
us.
the mood takes us. But if it was to repay a debt, well then, that's another matter. To take back as much as is taken. To create as much as is destroyed. To give as much as is received. Such is the way of Ilmeg. By this law, we shall lend you our strength. In return for the beautiful sky you have restored to us. In times of need, do not hesitate to call.
We have made an ally of the Fae now. TLDR, your AI now responds to all kinds of subscriptions, it responds to bits, and it now has its own animated avatar to sit on the screen. Ooh, cool. Cannot wait to see the finished product. I'll be sad to lose you.
Silly sapling. I shall remain at your side.
Yay!
Even should my body be in the castle, 'tis a simple thing to have a little part of me accompany you. Treat them as you would your Isnefis.
Okay, yay! Yeah. We don't have to lose out on our Fae partner. Okay, I think it's gonna send us back to the Crystarium. Ne'er for a moment did I doubt that thou wouldst triumph over thy foe. Yet the majesty of thine achievement delighteth me nonetheless. Night hath returned to Ilmeg, and we stand one step closer to delivering the first from its doom and averting the 8th umbral calamity. 'Tis but a pity thou wert not present to see the Fae folk put the Yulmorans to flight. It was a sight to raise the spirits, I do assure thee. Ah, but what valuable allies they might prove, were the mood only to take them. The wheel turns. I knew you could do it, and not only because of your blessing. You have a strength all your own, and it has seen us through many a trial. With the warden defeated, I believe our work here is done. It is time we were going. Together, needless to say. To the bitter end. The fate of our 2 worlds being at stake and all that. Now then, I suggest we hurry back to the Crystarium. Much and more may have happened while we were frolicking with the Fae folk. That Ranjit elected to pursue us makes me hopeful the city was spared Yulmor's attentions, but I would sooner see for myself. Besides, I believe I speak for all of us when I say that I've had a belly full of Ilmeg. Let us away before the fairies think to play with us again. Alrighty, back to the Crystarium. I think, looking at the quest list, we only have, like... Let me double check again. We might push to, like, the very start of Raktika. Just to get us into that zone. Okay, yeah, it's like 3 quests and then we're in the Greatwood, so that's probably what we're gonna push for. So we're only at the 2-hour mark. Where is everybody? Time to hear Civilizations, let's fucking go. Do you know Lahi?
All seems well at the Crystarium.
Yes. Yulmor was plainly more concerned with finding us. How flattering.
We're special. Let's go with Shitlord Supreme. It's time. Hi, buddy.
You certainly took your time. I had half resolved to complete the task myself.
Scrungle time. If it isn't tired grandpa. Yup.
And you are...
Were one to study the annals of Garlean history.
The man, the myth, the legend, Emperor Gilf. God.
Though by rights its youth should long since have faded.
Well, well, we have a historian in our midst. That spares me a lengthy explanation. I am Solus Sos Galvus, founding father of the Garlean Empire, and under various guises, the architect of myriad other imperially inclined nations. As for my true identity...
Oh good, Lena got taken out by a sniper. Really? Are we doing this now, Sage? Okay, fine. Let me hydrate.
I am Emmett Selk, Asian.
God, ara for the grandpa? God damn it. Alrighty. Sage, this ara is going out to you and not to Emmett Selk because Emmett Selk does not deserve that from me. Ara. Yoshi yoshi. Yoku yatta ne. There. He doesn't get it. You get it. Emmett Selk doesn't fucking get that. Emmett Selk does not deserve it. He deserves to get dunked in a river. Exactly.
Equal in rank to La Habrea. And you came all this way just to introduce yourself to us.
Gonna shove this man in a locker. Yep. Yeah.
Behold the sky, restored to its former glory. Have you ever seen a more affecting spectacle?
The world's most insufferable feeder kid.
Oh, it is truly, deeply... infuriating. Do you have any idea how much you have delayed the rejoicing?
Such divorce energy. I am his ex-husband. You're so valid for that, Frere.
Following the flood, the first had been listing ever further towards the light, towards stasis. The end was in sight. Enter man and his indomitable spirit. He would haul the world back from the brink. And adding his lumpen weight to the power of growth, he duly tipped the scales, if only by a fraction. Yet a fraction was enough to spoil the perfect imbalance needed to bring about a rejoining.
Do you need a nap? You sound like you need a nap, buddy.
Had mankind continued to live in idleness under Vorthri's rule, all the conditions would have been met.
I mean, we've seen what Vorthri's rule looks like. Not a fan, gotta say.
But you had to come and ruin it all. Thanks to your meddling, light supremacy is in doubt, and our painstakingly laid plans are in tatters.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Well, I should begin by thanking you for confirming Urianger's theories on the inner workings of the Calamity. He will be most pleased.
Someone get this man a candy bar and turn the lights down for his nappy time.
Next.
God.
Might I suggest you admit defeat and walk away?
Happy to let me go.
Yeah, we'll fuck you up, bruv.
Because the murderous glint in your eye suggests otherwise. Indeed, it is enough to make me think better of confronting you alone. Look, it did cross my mind to simply side with Vorthri and kill you all. But that's no different from what La Habrea did. and we all know how well that ended for him.
Badly. He died badly.
And so, while it is liable to be troublesome, I have settled upon a different approach.
Can I help you?
Cooperation. I will not raise a hand to hinder your hunt for the Light Wardens. If you desire it, I will even lend you my knowledge and strength.
Yeah, what's the catch, asshole?
Since time immemorial, you and yours have labored to rejoin the 13 shards, at the cost of countless lives. Do you expect us to believe that your objective has suddenly changed?
Nay, our objective is the same as it ever was. Though I dare say, you do not know our motive. A war waged without knowledge of the enemy is no war.
Yeah?
It is mere bloodletting.
You gonna tell us more about that
Just
motive, buddy?
once, might we not seek
Possibly.
to find common ground?
That might be important information.
For good or ill, I am immortal. Provided I have the inclination, I can always begin anew, scheme and conspire to my heart's content. But this time I thought that I might instead try to see eye to eye, to understand what drives the hero of the source, to determine if our goals are truly incompatible. So come, shed your preconceptions. See beyond the unscrupulous villains you take us for. When all is said and done, we may find ourselves pleasantly surprised. The proud discoverers of a path of cooperation rather than opposition. Think of it.
Buddy, not to harp on this, but you founded the Garlean Empire. Get fucked.
Thou hast delivered thy proposal, and we would not dismiss it outright. If I may offer thee counsel, however, to make thy case via an illusion reflecteth poorly upon thy sincerity.
My apologies. You will forgive me if I'm not entirely at ease in the presence of a famed Ascian slayer.
I didn't do
I felt it only
nothing.
prudent to take precautions.
My hand was nowhere near my
Nonetheless, your
sword,
counsel
actually.
is duly noted.
Chill.
I take my leave, friends. Rest assured, we shall meet again soon.
Cooperation? He can't be serious, can he? Well, we've certainly been given much to ponder, but first things first. We should report to the Exarch. You can run along, Dragonfruit. We're perfectly capable of handling this little task. In light of your recent exertions, I say you've earned a rest. Go on, take yourself off to bed. We'll see you later, refreshed and ready for more. Oh good, it's time to confer with our friendly ghost. Time to get more sad backstory. Let me swap back over to Summoner. Thank you. Welcome back, miss. We've been expecting you. You will find refreshments laid out in your quarters. We hope they are to your liking. Will you be retiring now? Yes, yes I will. Very good, miss. I bid you a pleasant evening. It's time for the boy.
They got us snacks. Sorry, we gotta wait till next expansion before they really pump all their budget into food. I hope the past few days have not been overly taxing. Pray take your rest and recover.
From the Exarch, is it? With that mirror of his, he can watch your every move, you know. He'll probably think you're talking to yourself. Still, he's keeping you well fed.
Hi, Ardbert.
Judging by his people's faith in him, he seems to be a decent sort. But so much about him remains shrouded in mystery. Like, what was he doing back in my day? There was no such person when I was around. A lot's happened since the flood, though. Since I was set adrift. I know little more than you do of this city's history in the Exarch's past. Not that it matters. It's Emmett Selk we should be concerned about.
True.
When our world was about to be consumed by light, the Ascian in White appeared before us. He said that the only way for us to live on was to bring about the rejoining. Desperate as we were, we heeded his words, not realizing that the flood was of the Ascian's own making.
Oh, Elidibus.
They cannot be trusted. None of them. But Emmett Selk had one thing right. One should not fight blindly. That's what we did. And it cost us everything we held dear.
You're putting me off my dinner? Jesus. Tell me about Seto.
What? What about Seto? What is there to say? All right.
Tell me about your buddy.
He's done some growing. When we were traveling together, he was nowhere near as big. And he obviously couldn't speak. I had no idea how much that medallion meant to him. What about you, anyway? You must have a friend like Seto. Chocobo, perhaps? Come on, you tell me something for a change.
I do have a chocobo. Her name is Saffron, and she's very cute. We ate every single one of those sandwiches. Which, you know, fair. I probably would too. A party soon divided. Good evening to you, miss. I do hope you are well rested. The Exarch and your companions are presently gathered in the ocular. He asks that you convene with them at your earliest convenience. Yeah, we'll go talk to the other grandpa. Take me into the ocular. Surely there will be no shitty unwanted guests in here.
Ah, there you are. You're just in time to welcome our guest.
God damn it.
Please. Did I not explicitly tell you that we would be meeting again soon?
Yes, but I was hoping you were kidding.
I made you a promise. I have no intention of meddling with your mission. I come only to observe. Your Exarch friend in particular has piqued my curiosity. Summoning you all like that. Most impressive.
You honestly expect us to believe you've come only to observe? Or that you might deign to lift a finger to aid our cause if called upon? Even if there were a sliver of truth in your words, I would never accept your help. Not in my darkest hour. Not after all the suffering.
Ad break in about half a minute, chat, just so y'all are aware.
So petty. I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. Wage your war against the Sin Eaters, put each and every Light Warden to the sword.
Yeah, and what do you get out of it?
Heroes, brave and true, and I will be glad to embrace you as allies. Allies worthy of bearing the burden of truth. Surely
Or you could tell us now, maybe.
Another round of fisticuffs. And thus did the olive branch wither and die. Pity. Well, let no man say I did not try, futile as it was. Though I suspect you will seek me out when you grow tired of making the same mistakes.
We look so angry.
Difficult decisions lie ahead of you. Decisions best made with the benefit of knowledge to which only the eternal are privy. For now, I shall resume my shadowy vigil. Whatever you choose to do, make sure it's worth watching, would you?
Sure.
What was that all about?
A vain attempt to make us doubt our chosen course, most like. As if we'd believe a word that passed his lips. Unless you think there is some truth in what he says.
I don't know. But if he crosses us, I'll make him wish he hadn't.
I'm sure you will. But consider for a moment. If he meant simply to lead us astray, he could have done so without revealing himself. At least, not in the manner he did. It goes without saying that an alliance with the Ascians is out of the question. But since we have no way of knowing where they might be hiding, it seems only logical to press on with our mission, even if our enemy seems content for it to succeed.
This is a fair point.
Then let us discuss the Sin Eaters. I would begin by thanking you all for your efforts thus far.
For those of you who were stuck in ads, you didn't miss much. Emmett Selk left, and we've discussed not trusting him, because he's a shady motherfucker.
That may be, but the Wardens of Calusia, Amarang, and Raktika remain.
Indeed, and their precise whereabouts are as yet unknown. Which is why I propose we divide our forces.
A lot of obvious bad guy stuff. Exactly.
Of each region. Once we have found our quarry, we may then determine how best to proceed.
I'll take Amarang in that case. I know the lie of the land well enough.
If there are no objections, I will make for Calusia. I have connections there both in and around Yulmore that may prove useful.
You can go see the Chais again.
Then I would ask that you journey to Raktika. There you will find Y'shtola.
It's kitty cat time!
The warden will evade your grasp for long.
Finally!
Is Y'shtola the conjurer you and Urianger used to talk about?
That's right. Though we haven't spoken much since she left for the forest.
It's really just Emmett Selk singing a Disney villain song every time he shows up. God, true.
I had every intention of relaying the news of your arrival, but she is disinclined to speak with me. You have visited her, have you not? Might I trouble you to...
I trust Y'shtola.
'Twould be no trouble.
My thanks. While you are all out in the field, I shall be here attending to business. I had somewhat fancifully contemplated joining the search myself, but other matters demand my attention.
Excuse me? You've
What's
been
that?
invited to Smash?
A missive from Lord Vorthry. He invites me to join him in Yulmore to discuss the recent conflict at Lida Laron.
Put Grandpa in fucking Grand Blue Fantasy as a guest character.
It's obviously a trap.
I should be surprised if it were not. Nevertheless, I must seize this opportunity.
Wish someone would invite you to Smash.
Even if only a few words are exchanged.
Just that little vocal bit that Ariel sings while she's giving her voice away every time he shows up, but then he shoots you with a gun.
So far from the tower.
Yeah, it's fine.
A risk I am willing to take. Master Alphino, might I impose upon you to accompany me to Yulmore prior to beginning your reconnaissance?
Of course.
Then let us make ready. Safe travels to you all.
I guess they can't put the Exarch in Guilty Gear. He'd just play like fucking Asuka again. We don't need 2 cube wizards. Before you leave, I would make a request of you. There's a church, or rather, the ruins of a church, at Fort Job. Might I ask that you go there before seeking out Y'shtola? It was a place where people once gathered to worship the light. Alas, it has long since fallen into disuse. Yet within that hall there remains a tablet whose writings I believe may prove of use to Y'shtola. At the very least, such a relic would make a suitable gift for your return. No more cube wizard, please. You don't like the cubes? You're not responsible enough to witness that location with your name with your eyeballs? A most considerate proposal. Very well. Ere we return. And thank you so much for the gifted,
Lena
Lena.
Lafay
Much
gifted a tier
appreciated.
1 sub to Sober Dwarf. They have given 30 gift subs in the channel.
Good lord. Ere we depart to Raktika, we shall journey into Fort Job that we might secure this relic. You mean that location name, Frere? We gotta go talk to Urianger at Fort Job.
Dice 130 gifted a tier 1
Dice,
sub to
thank you
Freya
so much
Rabbit.
for the gifted. Holy shit. Here amidst these ruins we will find the Church of First Light, and within that hallowed hall the tablet we seek. Time is of the essence, my friend. Let us be quick. A little faith. Dice like, and I took that personally. Listen. Gotta keep that coveted #1 spot, I feel that. At the height of Lakeland's prosperity, these sites served not as man's final bastion, but as testament to his ingenuity and architectural prowess. The Church of the First Light was responsible for many such marvels, building majestic chapels in every corner of the realm. Alas, the flood with its inexorable tides would drown nigh every one, and did all but put an end to the religion as a whole. For the creatures which then did rise from that fulgent deluge were seen as agents of divine punishment, sent to devour sin and sinner both. whence came the name of Sin Eater. The people were lost, seemingly forsaken by their god. Yet where there is light, there hath ever been shade, and 'twas in the dark they sought solace. The most devout of these worshippers of shadow did then migrate to the Raktika Greatwood. But that is a tale for another time. For now, let us find what remaineth of the chapel here. Sin Eater meets Shin Eater, sorbet. He do be at shin height. You will nibble upon them gently. Okay, I gotta remember where this staircase is. Oh, there it is. Hey, Riage, I think it's down here. Also, thank you for the level 1 hype train. Holy shit. Just barely noticed that.
It's surprisingly intact.
The Church of Not a Cult. Yep.
What little is left of the churches I've seen until now has always borne the scars of decades of
Dice! Thank you for the 200 biddies. Holy shit.
Its subterranean construction hath done much to protect the hall from the ravages of time.
Yet the reason for its remarkable preservation may be deduced from its decoration. As faith in the light did what? God. Okay, sure. Thank you for the 200 biddies, Lena. Thank you for the 100 biddies, Sober Dwarf. Much appreciated. As faith in the light did wane, so rose reverence for the dark. And its followers did want for places of worship. To be plain, the standards which do adorn these walls belong not to those who built them, but to worshippers of the dark, the Knights Blessed, who subsequently migrated to Raktika, yes? Indeed. 'Twas beneath the shaded boughs of the Raktika Greatwood that they finally found sanctuary. Okay, sure. Thank you for the 100 biddies, Frere. Y'all. I appreciate you. Every single one of you is fantastic. 'Twas beneath the shaded boughs of the Raktika Greatwood that they finally found sanctuary. Oft and many times did Yulmore make spurious overtones of friendship unto them, but they are no fools. Y'all just love me. I continue to be blown away by your support. All the time. I am just a funny cat girl on the internet, but I appreciate it. Y'all are good to me. The Exarch knoweth full well that Y'shtola, in her seclusion, doth labor to learn all she may of the blessed in their past. 'Tis why he sent us here, I now see. I'm a real good bean. I try my best. I'd just be a bean out in the ether without all of y'all, so... Give yourself some credit, too. The tablet of which he spoke, no doubt, provideth a glimpse into the history that she so yearneth to comprehend. Well then, we'd better hurry up and find it. The best bean? I have several beans. As is evident by a lot of the art, I do have several beans. Oh god, it's a fucking search your surroundings. Where's the tablet? Does Thancred have it?
I can barely see my hand in front of my face. If only that torch were a little closer.
Hey guys, I think I found it. We have located the time-worn tablet. We did it. So it's always nice to see all of y'all around. Got any games on that? Urianger deleted all of them. He just added several different calculator apps and also like 5 daily horoscopes. Within the altar, thou sayest. Yeah, did y'all not check the shelf? Naught escapeth thine eye, 'twould seem. This is indeed the tablet we seek. Thank you for the hydrate, Elm. Much appreciated. Curious. These engravings predate the Knights Blessed. If I am not mistaken, they are written in the script of the ancient empire of Ronka, whose capital once stood in the midst of what is now Raktika. Thank you for the care package. Trinata, that is a stretch. Okay, we've stretched. A posture check. And another hydrate. Y'all making sure I stay healthy. 'Twill be no small matter to decipher them. A fine gift for our seeker of truth. 'Tis plain the Exarch understandeth Y'shtola only too well. Gotta stay hydrated, it's true. But come, let us quit this place and make ready for our journey into the woods. Into the dark. Go there. Go in the dark. Ere we depart, there is a custom of the Knights Blessed which I feel... Go in the dark. Yep, exactly. Which I feel compelled to elucidate. As one might expect, they deem light to be abhorrent, and everything it touches befouled. Thus do they take the utmost pains to protect all they can from its taint, including their very names. To speak plain, it is the belief of the Blessed that one's own name must ne'er be uttered in the light of the everlasting day. Yet this commandment precludeth not the use of another's. Thank you all so much for the hype train. I really appreciate all of you. Thus do parents protect their children, and in rare cases, masters their disciples. Oh good, I got the fucking burger inhaler emote. Wonderful. So it is that Y'shtola has taken the name of Master Matoya. Lest we offend them, I bid you to speak not her true name in the Blessed's presence. With that in mind, let us speak to the guard who keepeth vigil at the Great Wood's borders. Mega consume, that is a fucking emote. Incredible. Alrighty. Got a very important question for all of you, chat. Do you know Lahi?
No matter how far he goes, man cannot resist looking back on the path he has walked. The untold stories and secrets of the past can be more alluring than the promise of tomorrow. And so he braves the forests of Raktika in search of mystery and wonder. Of Ronka, to which all seekers of
such a banger. It's so good. Love this zone, love this song. Oh my god. This is the Rabbit and Steel zone. We get Bunui soon. Still tied with Dravanian Forelands for your favorite zone. It's a good zone.
May be, they are, by and large, uninhabitable.
Not so the swamps of Cydia, however, whose sparse foliage permitted man...
Uninhabitable. Skill issue, Urianger. You're just not a bunny girl. Oh good, Grandpa's here.
No lands must remain beyond our grasp. Go forth, conquer, rule.
Can I help you?
Forgive me. A sudden pang of nostalgia for those halcyon days.
Nobody gives a shit about the Garlean Empire, soulless.
Exploring virgin territories, subjugating primitive peoples, all for the glory of Garlemald.
He is a very good villain.
If you've brought your ivory standard, I'll be happy to tell you where to stick it.
Thanks, Thancred.
Can we not simply take a moment to enjoy the view together? Or would you rather I spied on you from the shadows? Much more of this, and I may very well begin to regret my show of good faith.
Want to punch this guy's face? It's just so punchable. Good news, Dice.
If you really want to stay, then help us fight.
No, I think not. I am an observer, nothing more. Even shielded by the shadows of these boughs, I feel the light's presence most keenly. To accompany you is taxing enough.
You will feel so many things about this guy. This is true.
I will suffer your company if I must, but not your commentary.
But his commentary is the only thing that Emmett Selk has going for him. Incapable of shutting the fuck up, ever. "'Tis plain our Asian counterpart meaneth to follow wheresoever we lead. Were it otherwise, he would not suffer the overabundance of light in these woods. Verily, it pervadeth every corner. And so long as the Light Warden remaineth, the Sin-Eaters shall be free to prey upon these lands without surcease. If naught is done, 'tis but a matter of time before the Blessed succumb. 2 years past, a swarm of Sin-Eaters did lay waste unto their largest settlement, killing a great many of their priests in so doing. Though some few did survive, they knew not how to go on. Wayward souls in want of a guiding hand. For a mercy, Y'shtola had provided that which they sorely needed. They have since endeavored to restore their home, and thither shall we bend our steps, to Fort Gone. It's nearly best girl time? Yeah. Are y'all going to be well behaved for your other cat mom, chat? Gotta get going because I need to get a walk in before it gets too dark. Thank you for stream. Thank you for hanging out, Sober Dwarf, and thank you so much for the biddies again. Other cat mom, yeah, cat mom too.
I see little sign of recent activity, nor hath any meaningful progress been made with the reconstruction. Mayhap Y'shtola sought shelter elsewhere. Come, let us quit this place.
Never enough cat moms. It's true.
Now, surround them!
Who's this asshole? Do love cats and moms. Yeah, I know what y'all like, chat.
These Sin-Eaters, they're not like the others.
There's a reason for that. Lower your weapons, please. We mean you no harm.
All these archers seem to be buying their armor from
How
the
is it they could
fucking,
speak?
like, Heirloom bargain
It's a
bins.
Sin-Eater trick. They mean to kill us all.
Kupo? Please, we're not sin eaters.
Perhaps they speak the truth.
Oh, for the love of...
Emmett.
I hoped that by accompanying you, we might come to understand.
Isn't that what a Sin Eater would say?
But all I have come to understand
Sin Eater would not say much.
Inflaming the natives. You've committed the cardinal sin of boring me.
Emmett.
So I retire to the shade.
Can we not fucking call them that, please?
Good luck.
Emmett. Garbage man.
There. Did you see that one disappear?
I think I preferred La Habrea.
Why would that be, Thancred? It's time.
Enough. Runard, report.
Hi.
Master Matoya.
There she is. Hi, Stola. Twirls hair. So valid for that.
But are you certain these are Sin Eaters?
You good there, Dice?
The intense light of the ether I saw was unmistakable. If not Sin Eaters, then what?
Good.
Tis passing queer that Y'shtola should mistake us for the enemy, is it not?
That's me. I'm the passing queer.
Too long since last
Happy Pride, everyone.
The radiance of thine ether. Master Matoya, hath time truly made strangers of us?
Nay, I recognize you, Urianger, Thancred. And this is Minfilia of the First, of whom you spoke before.
Just so. And knowing as thou must that we come in peace, might I prevail upon thee to have thy comrades lower their arms?
Yeah, can we not get shot, Stola?
First
Pretty
explain
please.
this other presence in your company. The one I know not. There is but one manner of creature in this world whose ether is suffused with such an abundance of light.
Hey now. I just been snacking.
Mine apologies, Master Matoya, but thou art mistaken. Before thee standeth our dearest comrade, the truest hero among us. Though she is but recently arrived here in the First, not one but two Light Wardens have already perished by her most puissant hand.
It cannot be.
Hi. Her face. Yeah, it's good. Never caught that. Yup. Nice to see you too, Master Matoya.
Master Matoya?
Lower your weapons. Forgive us this hostile welcome. Come. I would give you a proper introduction to Raktika and its people.
You have been busy since arriving in the First, I gather. But I would hear the tale of your travails in more suitable surroundings. With Fort Gong yet to be rebuilt, the Knights Blessed have made their home in a settlement to the northeast. I will await you at its entrance. Follow the path through yonder gate and you will find me soon enough. Hi again, Stola. There you are. I was beginning to worry. Much like the 12's wood, this forest has a way of dealing with those who stray too far from the beaten path. But I digress. Let me show you the home of the Knights Blessed. Ad break in about a minute, chat, just so y'all are aware.
Slitherbow is the largest of the blessed settlements. They worship no gods, instead revering darkness itself. It is a curious kind of faith, but one which has granted them the strength to persevere in the wake of the flood.
Okay, but how long till we get to the Viera settlements?
I hope you weren't expecting a grand feast by way of welcome. They are a simple people.
Can we go to Fanau, pretty please?
Now, I would hear of your travels away from prying ears. Come.
Can we find a way to keep her talking? You like her voice? She's got a good voice. You will hear a lot of it, don't you worry.
I see. And now you seek the Light Warden of Raktika. In the days after I arrived in the First,
Yep, she
I
is
too
indeed
relied
a
upon
big-time
the
main
Crystal Exarch
character.
for guidance. But his penchant for secrecy and the telling of half-truths soon lost him my trust. And thus did I strike out on my own. My work eventually led me here to the forest.
Can't wait until
which I've come to know
post-Shadowbringers.
like the back of my
Yeah.
hand. I cannot say with certainty where your quarry is hiding, but I am confident I can narrow the search.
I know exactly what you're talking about, Moth.
Well, go on then.
Some few thousand years ago, this forest stood at the heart of the Empire of Ronka. A great many relics of that civilization can still be found to the east in Ixmaya. Or rather, could be found, were the area not fiercely guarded. Ixmaya, you see, is home to a tribe of warriors whose lineage is said to date back to the time of the Empire.
Yeah!
Any attempt to enter their territory is met with lethal force.
I love them.
They offer no warnings, and suffer no trespasser to escape. Needless to say, my every attempt
They
to
are
survey
very
the
good at
area has been
bunnying.
thwarted.
Mayhap the Warden hideth there, full knowing none may approach it for fear of these protectors.
As for the tablet,
Do love some folks that can bunny. Yep.
I find the timing of its discovery suspiciously convenient. If I did not know better, I would think someone was trying to curry favor with me. Regardless, it will take time to decipher these writings. Yet I would not be at all surprised if they somehow held the key to entering Ixmaya unmolested. The Exarch has a nose for serendipity.
For those who were caught in ads, the explanation that we got is that the Warden is deep in the forest, in the ruins of Ixmaya, protected by people who do not like trespassers.
Thank you, Urianger. I may well take you up on that offer. While we set to work, might I suggest you take a tour of the city? Should you be in any doubt as to the importance of your role as the Warrior of Darkness, the people here will surely cure you of it.
I must say, Ishtola, while most of us have struggled to come to terms with our altered circumstances, you seem to have adapted rather well.
Yeah, because she's great.
Lest you forget, Master Matoya and I dedicated our lives to uncovering the
Stola's
truth
a fucking
which hides at the
professional.
heart of our world. Though separate, the fate of this reflection is nevertheless bound to that of our home. That I would be daunted by such an invaluable opportunity is absurd.
Got his ass.
But what of you, Thancred? Could it be that you are still struggling to come to terms with the nature of your young companion?
Get his ass.
My struggles are none of your concern. Quite why you would speak thus and in this company,
Oh, he's
I do not know.
mad.
Perhaps you left more of yourself back in the source than I assumed. If you'll excuse me.
I don't know, Thancred. Be a less shitty dad. This wouldn't happen.
He understands that I'm not the same. That I'm not her.
Understands, perhaps, but does not accept. The question being whether he ever will. And whether you will, more importantly. As difficult as your circumstances may be, they are yours, not his. 'Tis you and you alone who bears ultimate—
Oh my goodness! Hello, Azalien. Welcome, welcome. Hi. Chaos Raid. Goodness. Mods, can we get a shout out for Azalien? Pretty please. Let me pause the dialogue real quick.
Not make any hard choices now.
Hi everyone, I'm Porcelain Doll, a mostly lucky cat who's undergone a number of kintsugi repairs. We play a variety of things on this channel. Today we are doing some Final Fantasy XIV. We are playing some New Game Plus. We're doing Shadowbringers, which is one of my favorite expansions. What were you playing today, Azalien? What were you up to? Please tell me. And if you got to do any post-stream care, please do so. Take care of yourself. Get yourself some water. Get yourself some food. If you need to raid and run, absolutely understandable. Other than that, please make yourselves comfortable. And yeah, thank you for sharing your community with us. We'll continue a little longer now that we've gotten the raid. We'll do a couple more quests because we were gonna call it after this one, but we'll go a little further now for y'all. Your brain is melted matter. Oh goodness. You were playing the Pedestrian, yeah, a 2D puzzle platformer, yeah. Thank you for the cat talk mode, Lennon, yeah. Much appreciated, yeah. You always seem to do this when I have big raids, yeah. Anyway, for those of you who are new to the channel, yeah, I have to finish every single sentence with yeah for the next 3 minutes, yeah. Also, community members, if you're not following Azalien, please go follow them. Yeah. But this is auto dialogue. I don't have to read it out, yeah. Never mind, that was the end of the cutscene, yeah. Alrighty, yeah. What do we got, yeah? A day in the neighborhood. I am not indifferent to Thancred's troubles, Nya. Nevertheless, I will not apologize for holding him to a higher standard after all these years, Nya. He has ever been a man of considerable resolve, and that is what I will continue to expect, Nya. You completed the game, but at the cost of so much brain, it pulled a fast one on you with a twist that has let you fuzzled. Oh no, Nya. Though it heartens me to know that some of us remain ourselves in spite of our present circumstances, Nya. I can but imagine how Alize and Alfino have changed since arriving here in the first, Nya. You'll be lurking, Nya. Enjoy the quest, Nya. Thank you so much for the raid and enjoy your lurk, Nya. Change is part of life, Nya. We can but hope it's changed for the better, Nya. You're right, Nya. And after my untoward marks to Thancred, Nya, no doubt he thinks I've changed for the worst, Nya. I will have to speak with him later, Nya. Nya. Returning to the matter at hand, I really must begin work on deciphering this tablet, Nya. In the meantime, perhaps you should take a look about Slitherbow, Nya. If there's anything you need, pray speak with Runar at the plaza, Nya. All good. We're talking to more cat people, Nya. Cat people, Nya? You know what that means, Nya? Do you, Nya? Welcome, friend, Nya. My apologies for our less than hospitable greeting earlier, Nya. Tell me, what is your name, Nya? From where do you hail, Nya? From the Crystarium, Nya. I see, Nya. And this tablet you've brought may help us find a light warden here in Raktika, Nya. You walked away and didn't notice it got redeemed, Nya? Yeah, no, Lena took care of that, Nya. Don't you worry, Nya. Well, you are welcome to stay with us for as long as you need, Nya. Come, let me show you around, Nya.
Would it be alright if I joined you, Nya?
Of course, Nya. Anything for the guests of our dear Master Matoya, Nya.
Hi, Yum. How you doing, Nya? Thank you, Nya. She means a great deal to the Knights Blessed, doesn't she, Nya?
If not for her, we may all have perished in the Great Fire, Nya. Okay, that's been 3 minutes. Thank you for attending Cat Talk with Persilin. I get to talk normal now. With our priests slain and our home in ruins, we were at the mercy of the Sin Eaters. It was she who drove them back, and with her sage guidance we were able to rebuild. Before long, she became a central figure in our community, a great oak within whose shadow many have come to find solace. That is not to say there were not those whose hesitant to I can read, I promise. That is not to say there were not those hesitant to grant an outsider such authority, myself included. Perhaps it is the smile in her eyes when she speaks of the sunless sea. I feel whole again now that she is with us, and I have no doubts the others feel the same. She is as much a part of the Knights Blessed as any of us, and we are grateful for all she does in service to the dark. But you did not hear this from me, yes? Now, you should know there are certain customs we ask guests to adhere to so long as they reside within Slitherbow. To show reverence to the dark? In a word, yes. But fear not, it is not too involved. Let us begin with something simple. Follow me. Oh, hi, Moomin. Can I help you, sir? Oh, is it time for funny rocks? It is a Moomin. He's trying to decide what he wants to do. If that's gonna be crimes, but you can't stay up here. Okay, there we go. Should you see any of our people come to this chamber, they have likely returned from a journey beyond the borders of Raktika. It is baby time. He's being good for now. We use the water stored here to cleanse ourselves of the light's impurity. A simple and perhaps peculiar custom, but it is one of our most important. Would you two kneel for just a moment, that I might rid you of the light's impurity? Yes, typing is difficult with a cat draped over my arm, but I will do my best. There we go. We did it. He's taken up his position. As Runar lightly sprays you with water, your skin begins to tingle. And with that, you have been cleansed of the light's blighted touch. How do you feel?
I'm not sure, to be honest. Not refreshed exactly, but I do feel different. Has this water been treated in some way?
Only blessed by our priests. They are practiced in the arcane arts. As such, it is said their prayers imbue the water with a faint dark energy. Prickling sensation. No one has ever spoken of such a reaction before. Oh man, he doused us with that Detroit tap water.
I wouldn't say it was an unpleasant sensation, but I too felt something strange.
The dark aspect of this water should have no discernible effect. Unless... By the gods, Master Matoya was right. You are Sin Eaters. Bro. I jest. What you felt was likely no more than the chill of the water.
Yeah. It's just the water was extra cold, guys. Don't worry about it.
Perhaps now would be a good time for you to acquaint yourselves with the people of Slitherbow. For that, I must teach you a customary greeting. Alin Tuta. In the language of Ronka, it is one of several ways one might say good evening. The world is not as safe as it once was, and this greeting lets us quickly discern friend from foe.
Is there a handshake or gesture we should know too? I would hate to offend anyone.
You need not worry. Merely speak the words and they will know you as friends of the Blessed. I will await your return here. Now go. They are like to be heartened by your knowledge of our ways. Time to go talk to people. This game is making me type things again, which again, slightly difficult with Moomin on my arm. We're doing our best here. There we go.
The elderly woman smiles warmly.
Okay, thanks, Grandma.
Ah, a newly come traveler. Alin Kasi, and welcome to Slitherbow.
Well, she's cute.
You must forgive us if we seem strangely reserved. We are a quiet and taciturn people. Silent and serene as the sunless sea. The quiet makes it easy to discern the presence of eaters and other dangers here in the woods.
Listen, love me another lizard girly. I say as if we're not one of, like, the most fucking populous player races. Wrong door. I'm good at video games. Alin Kisi. Welcome, friend. I take it you will remain in these woods for some time, yes? Be wary of these woods. You will find poison in near everything you see. But fear not. Our medicinal tea will keep you healthy. Ask and it is yours. Speak to Minfilia. Can do.
Hi, we went and talked to people. Everyone was so kind and gracious. I was nervous at first, but already I'm starting to feel at home. There's still much I have to learn about the Knights Blessed, but their faith and strength of will is nothing short of inspiring. I can see now how they've built such a thriving community.
Okay, I think that we are gonna call it here for today. Just because there is a whole lot of zone left to cover. And that will be our next New Game Plus stream. So thank you to everyone who came along. Thank you so much to Lena and Sage and Freyr for joining us for Titania. Really, really appreciate y'all. I am gonna get us kicked over to the chatting screen shortly, so sit tight. We're gonna head over there real quick. Thank you to everyone who came out today. Y'all were awesome in that fight. Thank you. Got a lot of thanks to give out today. Thank you so much to Trinata for the raid. Thank you to Lena for the gifted sub. Thank you to Dice for the bits. Thank you to Lena for the bits. Thank you to Sober Dwarf for the bits. Thank you to Freyr for the bits. And thank you so much to Azalian for the raid. Y'all have shown some truly incredible... Oh my god, Metis, hello! Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're just about to raid out, but thank you for the raid as well. Hello, I hope you're having a good one. Yeah, it's been a good one, y'all. Thank you so much for your support. I really, really appreciate you. We are going to be back on Tuesday morning. We're going to be playing some Rabbit and Steel with Grey Cat Cafe. I am... Moomin, what the fuck was that? One sec. I think Moomin's fucking with the HDMI cable for my second monitor. Please hold. Okay, I'm back. Cat crimes have been prevented. Yeah, no, I just saw it go black, and I was like, what happened? And it's just the cat. It's my cat doing things that cats do sometimes. Anyway, like I was saying, we'll be back on Tuesday morning with some Rabbit and Steel with Grey Cat Cafe, which I'm very excited for. It will be, I think it's going to be her first time playing, so I'll be showing her the ropes. Let's see who's online that we can send a raid over to. We are gonna go say hello to... Oh, what is Ocean doing? Okay, we're gonna go say hello to Oceanox. It looks like she's just doing a Pride Month, like, chilling and just chatting stream. Oh, thank you for the raid message, Lena. I really, really appreciate it. Okay. Yes, we're gonna go say hello to her. She has an absolutely adorable rig that is, like, mostly based on, like, 90s style anime. Fantastic. And also just, like, great vibes all around. So let's go say hello to her. I will see y'all on Tuesday morning. And until then, until I see you again, I hope that you all take care of yourselves, have a wonderful rest of your day, and as always, best of luck.